Niyake.
Nyake. Janet.
We're completely different people to what everyone's used to.
Hold on, we gotta go through them. We gotta go through all the good mornings.
Man, I wish I had a good eye.
What? You
Yeah.
can see just perfect. Pivona. Kikadus. Medawaka. That one's easy. You got this.
I can try to read it.
Halito.
Alito.
Sio. Unsti Huntadish. Gwena. Kunamante. And Yate. Good morning to everyone. We are live from 1950 South Shepherd. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Patrick Barbo, and I'm 16 years old.
Hi, Patrick.
Hi.
We have our producer today. Would you like to introduce yourself? No? Okay. Well, it's Aaron. I think something happened with our meditation that's going to pop up on the screen. So we just won't have it on the screen this morning. I'm just going to read it to you guys whenever we get ready. But yeah, so let's go ahead and check in. It is just me so far here today. Everyone else is out doing the work that we do this week. And Barry and Darian are traveling this week with our princess, Carly. So Carly was just here, and she must have gotten picked up about, 30 minutes ago or so. So yeah, prayers and safe travels for them. They're on a top secret trip that we know nothing about. So
Agencies.
Yeah, secret agency.
Yup. Well, I don't know what to say. This is my first time on here.
Good morning, Leanna. We just start out slow, let some people join, and then we'll get into the meditation, and then I have some questions for you.
Usually when Barry's on here, he be yapping. Not yapping, he just be talking.
Barry is a certified yapper, okay? I think they're in the air right now, so I don't think he'll get to tune in live with us, but yeah. Good morning. Can you come to work, please?
Carmelo. I don't know what to say.
It's okay. You don't have to feel pressure to talk the whole time. Sometimes I'm just,
Yeah, I've never been on live before, so.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't stream any of your games or anything?
I'm not really like that. I usually be at home, be chilling on my guitar and playing stuff.
Yeah, tell us about guitar.
Oh yeah, I like to play Nirvana, and I like to play Smashing Pumpkins and Title Fight and all these other bands. None of you guys probably know about them, except for Nirvana maybe.
Yeah, I like Nirvana.
What do you do?
For fun?
Yeah.
I like to paint. I painted over the weekend. I painted it's basically a girl standing what looks to be right in front of the moon.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to come up with a good name for it because I've talked about it on here a few times, but I have this thing about how women are connected to the moon. And so, yeah, me and my daughter painted this weekend. She painted a Hello Kitty portrait. Did you do anything for the 4th of July?
Yeah, we went to a fireworks show in Moore, and it was fun because they're big fireworks not really big fireworks at first, but at the beginning of it, it was just small fireworks in the neighborhood, and then at 9 o'clock or 9:45, these big fireworks started showing up, and then it was fun. And then at the end of the fireworks show, it was a bunch of them went off at the same time, and then it was it was boom after boom after boom. It was hearing a gun go off brrr.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was a good time?
Yeah.
You enjoy watching the fireworks?
I like fireworks, yeah.
I think that they're fun. They're just a little I'm going to sound so lame, but they're just a little dangerous.
Dangerous.
You know?
I mean,
And like I'm all for a good thrill and everything. Obviously, like I'm a recovering alcoholic addict. Like we used to chase the thrill, but
chase the
when my
buzz.
child is involved, my very little child, so I
Yeah.
I bought Josie like the little $20 pack of fireworks, thinking that I would have to light all them off, because she
Yeah.
would still be scared. No, she was lighting them off left and right. Like she was fine.
Yeah.
So she enjoyed that, and then we got set up to watch. I was at a friend's farm, so we were out in like the Blanchard area, kind of far out, where you can just pop them on their land.
Yeah. So like last year we went out to the country because like you can't go out in the city and just start popping fireworks. It's like illegal or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it was like fun to do fireworks. Some I didn't get to do any, but I got to watch a bunch of them. And I don't know, but I don't know if my cousins did anything while I was gone. But other than that, I had a pretty fun weekend.
That's good. So Josie, like I said, we popped them all off. We popped all hers off, like before the sun even went down.
Yeah.
And then they were getting ready to do their big stuff. And then they were like, move closer to like where they were, but still far enough away where
Yeah.
like nothing crazy would happen. And so we move out. We put a blanket down for the kids. We have our lawn chairs and everything, getting some snacks and stuff to watch their show. And Josie's just like bugging, like, Mom, I think we should move. We need to move back. Like, really, really, like, I'm scared, blah, 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 And I'm just like, Josie, everything's going to be okay. Like, I'll keep you safe. We're good. We're far enough away. And before you know it, a firework tips over and shoots straight at us. Like one of the big ones that goes up in the sky and like,
Yeah, and there's a big explosion.
yeah. And so like thankfully no one got hurt. No one got like burned or anything, but that was just traumatic for her. And
Yeah.
I feel like her intuition was speaking to her like, hey, we should move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She kept saying it like, we need to move. We need to move. And I wasn't listening or trusting her.
Whenever like I was little, there was like those spinner fireworks that like spin around and they shoot somewhere. We had one of those, and then I lit one of them, and then they just started going all around the place. It was like in the neighborhood too, and then it made a big ass explosion.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I don't like those.
Fireworks are fun, but they can be dangerous at sometimes if you don't know how to use them.
That's true. Well, I hope everyone had a safe and happy 4th of July. I hope you got to eat all the good food and see all the fireworks. Honestly, I didn't hear anything about Lucky Star doing fireworks this year.
I thought you weren't supposed to do fireworks in Concho. I don't know.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to pop them, but Lucky Star usually puts on a show.
Yeah.
I don't know if they did or not.
I don't know. I didn't go, but it would have been cool to see it, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see. Good morning, Cassandra Ty. Ron, good morning. How did it go? How did what go? The fireworks show?
I don't know who he's talking about or to,
I
but
don't know.
either way, we'll know whenever we know.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and read this meditation and we'll talk about it. So today is July 7th. We are in the summer months. I believe much trouble and blood would be saved if we opened our hearts more. Chief Joseph Nez Pierce. We are as sick as our secrets. Our ego takes over control of our lives, and when that happens, our minds get very sick. Then we hurtify our actions. Our minds will give us rationalization and excuses that we are justified in doing what we were doing. My Creator, let me live today with an open heart. Let me realize to be vulnerable is strength, not a weakness. Let me realize the power of an open heart. Let me be available to truth. If I get into trouble, let me hear the whisper of your guidance. Let me make heart decisions and let my head catch up to those decisions.
Sounds like, I don't know, like a bunch of movies, like how like some good people, like not really, but it's like egotistical people, like how I don't know how to put this, and I don't know how to explain it very well. I don't know how to talk very well.
It's
So,
okay.
but it's like how you see on movies how there'll be bad guys, and it's because of their mind and their ego. They let it get ahead of themselves, and like they let their pride take over themselves, and then they do bad things. But in some cases, some people realize that they do bad things, and they like try to like get away from it and do good things. I don't know if that was about or if I said it good enough. I don't know.
That yeah, I can hear you. I can hear what you're saying. Like the movies where there's like a good guy and a bad guy, or
Yeah.
like there is the bad guy that does, and they're trying to stop him. It is. It's all about the mind. The ego is in the mind. It says we are as sick as our secrets, and one thing that I've learned in recovery is to if there's something that's going on in your head that you're holding on to, talk about it with someone.
Yeah.
Talk about it with a safe adult that you trust, a safe, friend, a mentor, a sponsor, things like that. Like, just talk about it, because I had a situation last week that I was kind of letting eat me up inside. And I talked to my girls, my coworkers. Hey, they're out this week. I'm sorry. They're out for travel. Yep. Um
Little drop by.
yeah, we had a little visitor. It's kind of nice having visitors,
Yep.
Come visit us. Come hang out, see what we're about. See what we do. No, forgot where I was at. Oh, a situation
Yeah.
that was kind of eating me up, and I talked to Theta and Des and Cassandra about it, and they each had different perspectives on it that opened my eyes. And the beautiful thing about that is that, for one, I have an open mind. My mind is open enough to where I can see their perspectives and see where they're coming from. And also that I have friends and people in my life that are willing to get real with me about things.
Yeah.
And be honest and not like sugarcoat and justify
True friends.
my thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just true people, real people.
The real ones. Is that what they call
Yeah.
it?
Ride or dies.
We die together. We eat fries together.
But thank you for sharing your wisdom about the movies. I like that
Yeah.
perspective.
I don't know why, but like whenever it comes to certain things, I think of a movie and I think of like how to like. I mean, well, when I think of a movie, I try to think of something similar in the situation that at the movie, and then I just take it on for there. I just
Yeah.
do what I do and then get out of situations, bad situations, not bad situations, but like um what I mean by bad situations, I don't know anymore. This isn't even what we're talking about.
Like hard situations.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you basically like you use movie scenarios to kind of like guide you,
Yeah.
right?
Get out of
Or
that.
learn
Yeah.
something.
It
Yeah.
basically like that. Yeah.
I like that. I like comedy, and I like rom-coms,
Yeah.
And so there might be some lessons I could take away from those, but
When I was little, I was like my uncles. They made me watch like a bunch of movies, a bunch of good movies, like comedy, scary, drama, anything basically. And it was cool to watch those. Yeah.
yeah, that's cool if you can take away from a movie. Some of the movies that the little kids like to watch, Josie and my brothers, like we went to see Elemental in the movie theaters. It's like, I want to say it's a Disney movie. I don't know. It's a kids movie, but I was so emotional. I was crying in the theater.
Elemental.
Yeah.
My cousin likes that movie. He likes the music in it and everything. I'm like, turn off the music, bro.
The music is so good.
It ain't that good.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah,
So,
some movies are cool to see, and then sometimes you learn from them. I just watched a new movie not that long ago. 28 years later, it was all right. It's the storyline. I don't know. It kind of messed up. Like during half the movie, like it was supposed to. I don't know if it was supposed to be it or not, but it was like supposed to be a father son travel adventure movie or something like that. and then against zombies, and then it all went downhill from there. Like in the middle of the movie, after they got back to the village, he took his mom away, and then they went to go find a doctor, and then that was like it just went downhill. Everything, yeah, it was a mom and son thingy. I mean, well,
So
the
is it
move,
sad?
the
So
yeah,
it was like a major plot twist.
yeah, kind of.
It's crazy how life can really be like that sometimes. Like life can take a major turn, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Something that was sticking out to me was let me be available to truth. If I get into trouble, let me hear the whisper of your guidance. And like that's where a relationship with the higher power part comes in, you know, with the creator. Have if I don't have that close connection with something more than myself, I won't be open to like see the truth. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like so without if I'm not like daily, you know, if I'm not working on my connection with my higher power on the daily, then I don't have that connection, so therefore I can't see the truth. It's not that I can't, but it's harder. It's harder for me to see the truth. It's harder for me to see when I'm wrong, when um just to identify those certain things, you know, that I need to maybe make right or need to stay away from. In my prayers, I always pray for, you know, if something is not meant for me, take it away.
Yeah.
Take it out of my path, you know. Um, but yeah, let me make hard. It says heart decisions. I want to say that that's supposed to say, let me.
Something listen to your heart or something like that.
Yeah, maybe, or let me make hard decisions. Oh no. Yeah, what you said made sense. For sure.
Listen to your heart, and then make a decision.
Good morning, Drew. How are you?
Yeah, it's kind of bland today.
It is. I'm telling you, this
Probably because
is
I'm on here.
no. This is the Barry show. Like
The Barry Show.
if
The Barry
Barry's
Podcast.
is not on here, people are like, wah wah wah. Not really, not really. Thank you guys for those who who are tuned in to us. Just speaking for myself, I can't speak for Patrick. You know, everyone that works here in this office has a story, has a past, and we're here because we want to use that past to help others, you know, help spread the word, shine the light. Like, and if you're not, like, I just hope and pray that people who do get to the opportunity to do this kind of work, that their heart's in it for the right reasons. You know, they have good, that love and compassion comes from that, because that's what it is for me, and that's what it's always been for me. And yeah, my sobriety, like I just knew that that was going to take me in a different direction, my recovery, and it led me here. And with that opportunity and blessing, I will use it for good and not bad, you know?
Yeah.
I don't use it for my own ego. Like I genuinely want to help people. And I had this thought this morning, because you can't in recovery, you have to learn about like knowing that you can't help everyone, and you can't let, like, I can't let that affect me, you know. Some people are not going to get it, and that's okay. But so what we do is, it's kind of like, and maybe this sounds like corny, but I like analogies kind of. Okay, so it's like leaving the porch light on, you know.
Yeah.
Like you're going to bed, but you're leaving the porch light on, so like there's that little bit of light that people know is there if they want it, and they can see it and they know where to find it. And
Yeah.
that's what we are. That's
A
what
light in the darkness.
Yeah. Leanna says ego edging God out. That's exactly right. Cassandra said gratitude for the culture couch. Got home from rehab last Tuesday, and today I'm 96 days sober. Wow. Congratulations. Where we at? Lulu for you. That's a big deal. That's very exciting. I hope that you can, stay connected, whether it be online or in some of our circles. Or, yeah, thanks for tuning in and for sharing that.
I'm glad you guys got viewers. I'm not even gonna lie. Instead of just sitting here, just talking to a camera all day.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what it takes,
Yeah.
Some people also like get discouraged whenever things start out slow and in this world of sobriety, well-briety.
Yeah.
But it does start out slow. It just takes one person, one person.
Takes time.
It can become a domino effect. When I used to chair meetings, and as long as there was one person, we had a meeting.
Yep.
So if there's no one, if I open up a space for a meeting, if I show up, suit up, set everything up, and no one shows up, I take that as my time to sit quietly, meditate, pray, and be with myself. And that's what I use it for. I don't get upset because no one showed up. I don't
Make something out of nothing.
Yeah, exactly. There's always that opportunity to make something out of nothing. So.
Well, sounds fun.
So, what do we have this week? We have a few of our team members of TOR will be out at Operation Camp tomorrow, which is behind Second Chance Thrift in Oklahoma City. We have prepared some bags for everyone that stops by, so that's going to be cool. Our youth workers are going to finish up those bags today so that they're all ready to load in tomorrow. And we really enjoy that. We really enjoy seeing the look on people's faces when they get to come and see us, the different people out in the community that we get to, help. And I don't know, we're seeing more smiles than frowns, I would say. And so I think that's cool.
Turn that frown upside down. I don't know what's wrong with me.
We're going to make a soundbite out of that.
Oh my God.
Frown upside down.
I shouldn't have said anything.
No, that was good. This takes courage.
Yeah.
And we have coworkers, not going to say any names, but we have coworkers that won't even get on here yet.
Yeah.
So look at you go.
I got on here because, we'll look around.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't want to leave me by myself, huh?
Oh, yes. Kind of, yeah.
Just no, not really.
I'm just kidding.
90 meetings in 90 days. Absolutely. If you can get to 90 meetings in 90 days, I wish I could have. But based on my work schedule and my life with my child, I was unable. But
it's a lot of meetings.
That is a lot of meetings. But that is so, so helpful.
Yep.
We have in El Reno, when I first got sober, we have meetings only at noon and 7 p.m. So that's 2 meetings a day that you can get to that are in person. And I almost had this schedule set up early on in my sobriety, the nights that I knew I could get off work, go home, feed my child, and go to the clubhouse and get a meeting in.
Just to make you Mouse.
My routine. So yeah, we will be at camps tomorrow. I'll be helping with the media camp that's going to be going on here for the youth at 1950. That should be fun. So they're going to learn about how to do pictures and videos of different events and things going on. Oh yeah, you guys get to take part in that too.
What's going on?
The media, it's like a social media camp thing that's going on downstairs. I wish I had the flyer right here by me. But that's going to go on for our youth. That way they can go out into different communities whenever different events are going on. They can get some social media content and send it in to us so that we can have eyes everywhere, basically.
Yeah. Keep your eyes on the prize.
Yeah. We have Friday is our first family wellness day at Watonga. I believe we will be set up there. So if you're in the Watonga area, make sure to stop by and see us. I do have one last question, and then we'll close out.
See.
So some people some of our viewers would like to know how do you wear a hoodie in 90-degree weather?
How? Well, see, it's like this. Whenever I was in 8th grade, I used to wear a hoodie in football practice a lot, so I just got used to it.
Okay.
I just wear it in my football gear and I'd still play practice. It was like hot, but I got used to it. I lost a lot of weight during that, and then I regained it again. So,
Wow. Okay.
Well.
So you're just comfortable in your hoodie.
Yep.
It
But sometimes it do be getting hot in here.
It does. Is it just me, or does it feel like kind of okay in here today?
Yeah, it does feel probably because it's not as hot, but it's it still do be getting hot in here.
Yeah, I feel like this afternoon it will be kind of hot, and I'll plan some stuff for downstairs this afternoon.
Woohoo!
Okay, I would like to leave you guys with a thought. If you have something that's weighing on your heart today, just talk to someone about it, pray about it, whatever it is that you do. But that's not something for you to carry on with, So that's my challenge for you guys today. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to like, share, follow, and
Tell your mommy about us.
Yeah.
Alrighty. What are you?
Hey!